building, you heard what I said. Wrestling Pod, Diesel Detail, Darren, aka J Don't Want None. It's a healthy weekend for wrestling, goddammit. It's a healthy weekend. And this weekend is chock full of everything. We here to talk about NXT Takeover 36. As always, 5 confirmed matches, but they sure to knock our damn socks off. Because they got a stellar fucking lineup. Let's talk about it. The first match for the $1 Million Championship. It's gonna be Karrion Kross, because he's trying to go to the moon. He's going up against your $1 Million champion, LA Knight. And Ted DiBiase's gonna be at ringside. Why? Because if camerongrimes doesn't win this match, Ted DiBiase will now be LA Knight's new butler.
Yep.
But let's get into it, damn it. Who wins this match?
Camerongrimes.
I think they're right. It's time for camerongrimes to get that $1 Million championship. Ted DiBiase will be free. It's been an entertainment month too with LA Knight with the butler segments, but camerongrimes, it's time for him to shine, man. He's been rocking out.
Third match.
This is the third time. And LA Knight's won twice, man. He's been entertaining, but the third one's gotta be a time for camerongrimes. It's time for him to go to the moon. And NXT, y'all need to figure out what the hell y'all doing with Ted DiBiase, because him with a mic in his hand has not been a good thing.
About to be out of there.
It's not been a good thing lately. But next, and these are not in any particular order from what I think the actual match card is. This is just me, basically off of my interest of it. Next, for the NXT Women's Championship, and this has been a good storyline, especially after the backstab of her best friend. You have Dakota Kai going up against the NXT Champion, Raquel Gonzalez. Who gets this?
I love Raquel. I said she was going to get up there getting the title ever since the War Games, where she defeated Io in War Games. And it took her like a month or two to get the title shot. She was the new champion. And Dakota had her title shots and didn't win, but now she's back with a title shot. And ever since she won the NXT Breakout Star last year, she need a title. Dakota Kai wins this after the backstab. Some way, somehow, she gonna win.
I feel as much as I like Raquel too, and she's been shown how dominant she is, Dakota, it is time for her to get this win. And like Raquel said, there's nobody left. So if Dakota doesn't beat her, who's gonna stop her?
Exactly.
And during the promo, it was a good promo that they had recently, where Raquel said, "You might have shown me everything, but I can still beat you." And then Dakota said, "I didn't show you everything that I can do, though." So she gonna find some way to pull that out. Yeah.
For me, it could go either way for me. I wouldn't mind if Raquel kept me going, but I feel like it is time for Dakota to get some shine, and I feel like it would be a welcome feast to have Raquel show up on Raw SmackDown later this week.
And I think she
immediately
in
the picture. You just gave her a chance to shine, show that she can be dominant. Let her go up. I mean, ain't no need keeping it down there.
That's what I believe. She going to the main roster. Very soon.
Yeah. But our next match, and it's always a treat when you can get another brand's title on your card. For the United Kingdom Championship, the longest reigning COVID era champion, Walter, will be defending that title. What is it, over 2 years now? 700 something fucking days?
Since April 5th, 2019.
I thought it was 1,000 days.
God dang.
Since when?
April 5th, 2019.
Damn.
Now, he will be defending that title again against Ilya Dragunov. And I think this time, it's time for Walter to fall. The match is not as sacred as he thought it was. With the Torpedo Moscow, I think this shit is over.
So
Ilya Dragunov's gonna be a new champion.
So
I got Dragunov.
That's all you got to say.
Walter that had that belt too damn long.
Too damn long.
Good ass match, one of the best matches I've seen this year between top 5, top 10, top 5 between Pete Dunne.
Oh, Dragunov.
Pete Dunne got the match. It was a little distraction from Walter. That's Dragunov fault. He didn't have to win that him. And Pete Dunne got the win. I was so happy because Pete Dunne better than win that damn match. But I couldn't get mad. And then last night I see you at the Musaya, the Brat Baker versus Dragunov in a good ass match. Dragunov picked up the victory. But then you say later on, Dragunov got beat up by Walter and Karrion. And Walter got the last lick. So you know what that means, so.
No, I always say Walter got the last lick in, so Dragunov will be new champion.
Yeah, and Karrion just lost to MSK. It's time for Walter to lose too. Probably the show stealing match, because it can show steal at any given time. It's the 2 out of 3 falls match. The Kyle O'Reilly Adam Cole saga must come to an end. This is the rubber match. It's not gonna say the 3rd match. And it's only fitting that's a possible 3 matches. Your first fall, a normal match, as Kyle O'Reilly won it. Your second match, a street fight, as Adam Cole said it needs to be. And if needed, as William Regal said, in a steel cage. Who wins the O'Reilly Cole saga?
I would say Adam Cole, but Adam Cole about to go to the main roster, so Kyle O'Reilly, forget it. But I do say this, Kyle O'Reilly put the first stipulation, a regular, just one-on-one. I think Adam Cole actually won the first match, the one-on-one match.
I'll tell you what I hate.
And then I think Kyle O'Reilly gonna win the street fight.
I don't like that just because somebody gotta move on, they gotta lose the feud.
That's what
I feel like Adam Cole can fucking win this feud and go up to the main roster and gloat about how he beat
I feel like that would
NXT
help him by
and
winning the
immediately
feud.
start a feud because he
Yeah.
out there talking shit. I don't understand why he has to lose to Kyle O'Reilly if he's gonna move up. But I understand
That's
because
true.
that's a WWE thing.
Yeah.
But
see, in my heart, I still want to say Adam Cole, because if he's supposed to be the best on NXT ever, why would Kyle O'Reilly beat him 2 out of 3 times instead of him beating Kyle O'Reilly 2 out of 3 times?
yeah, exactly. But it doesn't matter to me who wins. I just feel like if Adam Cole's like he said, like Darren just is playing the best. If he's the best, why come he can't win and still lose?
Yeah, like I wouldn't care who won either, but as both of y'all just said it, if he's supposed to be the best and claims he's the best, he should come out on top of the food.
Yeah. I mean, this is the total and undisputed era, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Fish has been released.
What
Roderick
they call
Strong
it,
is in the
the
Diamond
undisputed
Mine.
finale.
Yeah, it's the undisputed finale.
He's the leader of the group. You heard what he said.
way
There
I'm
wouldn't
still-
be no
See,
undisputed era.
That way I'm
without
still
him.
thinking Adam Cole gonna win. And Adam Cole could do just like Kevin Owens was doing or Karrion Kross currently. He could stay on NXT for the next 2 months. This is my thing here. I know you want to get to
Man,
it.
Karrion Kross going to the main roster.
I know you want to get to it, but if Samoa Joe win, I still think it's going to be a Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole match based on the storyline that they was doing first when everybody kept getting up in Joe's face, including Kross, Adam Cole, Pete Dunne. So if Joe do win, I think Adam Cole will stay and at least get a title shot before he move up.
Well, our main event, ladies and gentlemen, for the NXT Championship. Fall and pray, Karrion Kross. Hopefully he'll be with Scarlett. He will be defending that title against Samoa Joe, returning his first match in years, man. I can't even act like I love Karrion Kross. I don't like what's been going on with him over the last month of his going back and forth, not fighting any matches on NXT, but winning and losing on Raw. Not getting no reaction on Raw because nobody fucking knows him because they even changed his whole fucking entrance, and they got fucking rigged fans on NXT, so real fans don't fucking know. So I just feel like
Yeah.
the momentum is not there for Karrion Kross to win this match. It all leads to Joe becoming the first ever 3-time NXT champion.
Joe.
You got Joe winning.
Go ahead, Tuck.
I got Joe winning. I told both of y'all when Joe first appeared on NXT as the quote unquote enforcer, I told y'all that it was going to be Joe and Karrion Kross for the NXT title in a few months. And this is actually about to be Joe's first match since February of 2020.
Amazing.
And it's time for him to, like you said, be the first ever 3-time champion. Either way, Karrion Kross is about to move up to the main roster anyway.
Yeah. I just feel like this is not a... I don't know what's going to be cooking for him on the main roster. I just hope it's better than what's going on with him as a champion, as the main champion of our brand. Yeah, developmental brand.
He's dominant down there.
But as Darren says, there's a lot of ways this thing could go. With what's next if Samoa Joe wins, what's next if Karrion Kross keeps it, will he continue to be on? But all signs points to him losing it because he's been on Raw every week. There's no need for him to be on Raw every week.
Consecutively
His title.
for the last
But
month
if
and a half.
if Kross do somehow retain, to me, I already told Tuck the person that's taking that belt from him is Pete Dunne. That's the only other person. He haven't fought Pete Dunne one-on-one. He fought all them other people one-on-one. That was in that fatal 5-way match. Adam Cole, Johnny
You sure about that? Pete Dunne too busy with Red Child and
But he
figuring
haven't
with
fought.
Tamata champion That
What they got to do with Pete Dunne?
a lot.
He just was fighting Dragunov and got the win.
Exactly. That was a random match
That
thrown
ain't had nothing to do
together.
with Red Child.
That ain't had nothing to do with the NXT title.
Well,
But you saw he wasn't in there. I'm saying this thing will be over between Joe and Kross. I have
Shit.
one thing.
Not no one.
Why not?
Not that what they got it. They even know.
6 weeks.
But that mean though they drag storylines on
The
for 3
Bruiserweight
months.
is getting a down title before he leave NXT. He's already NXT UK champion. He gonna be NXT champion. I'm telling you.
Come on, Don. You said this been going up for 6 weeks. Like, don't you know drag storylines off a
And
month?
if Dragunov, when you could throw Walter in there, then he might try to come for the title.
hey, you see, Darren giving out all the interesting scenarios. WWE, if y'all watching this, y'all better use some of the creative storylines. Y'all got some shit
Then you
to
come
go.
back with Dark. With Dark, I called that.
Shit, Walton Samoa Joe don't sound too bad. But that's the 5 matches confirmed for NXT Takeover, guys. They gonna put on the show. The big question is, which will win the weekend? NXT Takeover. But
Yeah,
some
that's a nice question. I'ma actually say SummerSlam just because of the fact that NXT crowd reactions rare.
Alright, I like that. I like
But the
that.
action in the NXT might be actually better. But
And the whole stadium, you got Reigns and Cena.
yeah, like just to the atmosphere of SummerSlam with the stars there. I
I'm
think
predicting at least one squash match on SummerSlam that's gonna be less than 3 minutes.
Oh.
Wow.
But this is our review of NXT Takeover 36, guys. This is the Y'all Heard What I Said Wrestling Podcast, and y'all heard what we said about all these damn matches.
And John Cena's back.
Let's do it.
You know they gonna be hyped for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Of course.
Y'all heard what I said.
36.
Wrestling Podcast. Tell D&D and Darren and KJ. We out here. We see y'all at the NXT Takeover 36.
Let's go.